Migrant workers in Malaysia have a history of being mistreated by their employers, especially women who are more vulnerable to sexual and physical abuse. Unpaid wages, long hours without off days, poor living conditions, recruitment on the basis of fraud. These are some of the cases faced by migrant workers which often don't make it to court because of the lack of support and knowledge of their own rights. Let us follow the story of Noor, who was forced to leave her family in Indonesia in promise of a better opportunity to provide for her family. As delighted as she was to be able to provide a better life for her family, little did Noor know what unfortunate events awaited her. Upon her arrival in Malaysia, Noor's employer compelled her to sign a different kind of contract from the one she was offered in Indonesia. This contract comes with lower wages and less benefit from what was promised. As Noor did not know the full length of her rights within the laws of Malaysia, she did not argue and just obliged. Her employer also requested for her passport for safekeeping and told her as a scare tactic that if Noor loses it, it will mean she will not return home to her family. After training for a few days at the employment agency, Noor would be sent off to a family where she would work as a maid. At first, her new family treated her very nicely, but as months passed, Noor felt like a prisoner. Instead of teaching Noor how to complete tasks she had never done before, her employer would resolve to physically and verbally abuse Noor because of their frustrations. During mealtime at family outings, Noor would be busy taking care of the kids while their parents eat. She was only allowed to eat once they were done. Most of the time, there would be nothing left for her, only scraps. Noor would not dare ask as she was afraid that she might be scolded or worse, beaten. When Noor fell ill, she would not dare to tell her employer, nor would she ask to be taken to the clinic, because the medical fee would be deducted from the scant salary that she was receiving to send back to her family. Since Noor's arrival in Malaysia 8 months ago, she has only spoken to her family once. Noor thought that she could provide a better life for her family, but the heartache she has to endure of missing her children and not being able to watch them grow up is far greater than the pain she had to endure from the abuses. With the little money she earns each month, it is mailed back to Indonesia to help sustain her family's expenses, while she tucks a few ringgit inside her pillowcase for her own survival.